Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Talk about a terrific game for Thomas. He's got 21 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of just how many of those he's hit.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Paul George. Roy Hibbert is out there with Mirotic. Then it's Holiday, and it's Rice in at the 2. And Mirotic kicks to Holiday. That 3 off the mark. Chicago leading by 9. Thomas goes in. That's good. Thomas got the first field goal of the second half for the Bulls. Here's Holiday. Ball's knocked loose. And there's Mirotic on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists here tonight. And Thomas, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against the Raptors delivered quite a performance. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And Holiday, here we go. George dishes to Holiday. Again, Holiday missing.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Here's Thomas. And it falls over the rim and in. Thomas got 9 points here in the second half.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
The shot is off, and Indiana will come the other way. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way. And a big bounce off the rim, but it's sinks right in. Thomas got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
And thank you for that, Doris. And so it's Indiana with it. Now here's Noah. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Pacers trail by 15. And Holiday, here we go. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Thomas is running. Holiday, 11 points in the game. Offensive rebound, Mirotic, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Rice passes to Holiday. Dishes it to Mirotic from downtown. It's all in by the Bulls. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bagels in the second.
This is incredible. It's been a 3-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Well, let's check out the story of the stats for George. Terrific year last season for him. Averaged about 22 points a game, over 2.5 steals and 8 rebounds. He's been at his most dynamic, no question about it. Almost impossible to handle.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Tore it down that time.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Lots of room. Rebound by the Bulls. Gasol's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Thomas outside. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Thomas got 43 points.
When you're hot, you're hot. This is unbelievable.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Holiday with the 3. The rebound by Gibson. Now Thomas, a 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. That will count. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Bulls out front, running away with it. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next
Tuesday night.
And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game. It's 1 of 7.
All right, you're up.
Butler comes in for Nick Young. Indiana also making some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Mahinmi. West comes in for Nicholson. And it's Glenn Rice Jr. in for Drew Holiday. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Anderson is out there with Duncan. And it's Gasol at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Just 4 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Some changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. And Thomas subbed in for Rose. And the Pacers are making a change. Holiday's checked in. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. The Bulls leading by 19 points. Duncan with a screen on Holiday. Thomas goes in.
Pacers foul call. Roy
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break. Look at the free throw percentage, unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
And George, here we go. Noah with the block. And they get it back. And here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Rice kicks to George. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got his third rebound on the night. Now the pass to Thomas. From deep. Count the bucket. Thomas got 48.
And he's performing at such a high level. That's why they're in the lead right now.
Holiday attacking. Here's Hibbert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thomas with the ball. Double team on Thomas. Into Tim Duncan. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double teamed. Terrific pass.
Outside, George. Feeds to West. West setting the pick for George. Back to West. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Another miss by Holiday.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
The three from Thomas. Can't get it to go. Good D by Holiday. Pacers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. West kicks to Rice.
2 minutes, 2-1.
And it's Holiday at the elbow. Again, Holiday missing.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Outside Butler. The dish to Thomas. Nailed from three-point land. Thomas got 51.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining him up defensively. He's just disappeared in this quarter, guys, and they're going to have him produce if they're going to cut into this lead. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for Chicago.
Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
Well, they can chalk this win up, but things are far from settled between these two teams. They'll see each other 3 more times before the season is over.
And they say familiarity breeds contempt. As they get to know each other a little better, you imagine things will get heated up. Tonight was only chapter 1.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for the Cobra. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday dishes to George. George double teamed. Hibbert the pass to George. And it's George again missing. Now Thomas. From outside the arc, he buries it.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kepler